doing well. This is Anna, the Soul Embrace Tarot. And I'm not sure. This Mercury Retrograde is kicking my ass. And in the weirdest way. I don't think I've ever, at least I don't recall, it's possible. I'm not always aware when there's a Mercury retrograde. I don't always necessarily know. But I feel like this time around, it's affecting my emotions, my mood, really, really. I mean, it's what I think, right? I could be wrong. I've had also some technical things happening, like not technical, technology things. That's pretty typical. But man, a lot of things have been stirred up. And part of it is, I don't know, it's weird. I've been thinking a lot about David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. I have been obsessed with those people for 30 years now, I mean, my ringtone on my phone is the X-Files theme. It has been as soon as I was able to find it. Let's do a reading about them. I don't know how that's gonna actually work. I know that they're not working together. They're not a couple. I always thought they would be. And it's, the problem is that I'm associating their connection with Luke and Nicola, and I know nobody wants to hear that. I know I just said it. I may be saying it here because I don't know if my subscribers that are Nuke, I keep doing that, Luke and Nicola fans may not watch this reading because it's David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. So maybe I feel safe to say it in here. I don't know. I just don't freaking know. What am I doing? Okay, let's just, I don't know that I ever thought that David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson were twin flames. I definitely know they're soulmates, but, I mean, definitely know. Really, who definitely knows anything, right? You know what I mean. I feel that they are soulmates. I don't know. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson's connection. Let's start there. And then we can look at them separately. I believe right now they're not each individually in relationships, but I'm not 100% sure. I really am not. I tried looking it up, but I couldn't really find anything, and I don't delve too deep. If I can't find something within a minute or two, I give up because I don't want to spend my whole life researching on celebrities. Really, I don't. So that's how I've been recently anyway. If I can't find what I'm looking for within one or two searches, I'm done. That means I'm not meant to find it. So, yeah, they're dedefinitely in each other's soul tribe. There's a strong connection that they have but he is so Mulder. It's not even funny. He's very Mulder-like, which is interesting. I find that interesting. I believe that actors are drawn to their characters, not just every character, but I feel like defining characters, defining roles that bring them to the limelight, that bring them to attention, to others' attention. I've been thinking about that. I'm trying to develop a theory there about how they're drawn to characters that have an essence of who they are. So I feel very much that Mulder and Duchovny have a lot of similarities, and just like Gillian and Scully and Dana. Spirit, tell me about the dynamic, the connection between David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. Tell me about their connection. David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. There's magical, there's signs. Signs. I find that funny because of the X-Files is obviously, I mean, she's gone on to do other projects, and so did he. I mean, they both did other projects, but X-Files is always their foundation, right? And I just find that funny. Okay, what else, Spirit? There's magic. I feel like they have a very interesting connection. Yeah. Rumors about them. What else, Spirit? They're friends. They're very honest with each other, very affectionate. He has his issues. He has issues, right? He has some insecurities before the recluse card was coming through. They have a beautiful friendship. And there's always been rumors about their connection, for sure. And by the way, that's probably interfered with their ability to really deeply connect. But mostly I feel he's the reason for a failure of any kind of connection there. Yeah, his energy, he just doesn't. He's withdrawn. He's withdrawn. At some point, she was like a muse to him. She really inspired him. But I feel that at some point also she may have been a little demoralizing, perhaps judgmental of him and his behavior. That's interesting. Okay. Like, she inspires him, but at some point she must have been harsh with him. He's very withdrawn, aloof, very insecure. He's an emperor in reverse, right? God, this is gonna depress me. Okay. This is interesting. And she felt ooh, I'm gonna have to look at you. Why are you jumping out at me like that? Okay. This is their true connection here. All right, well, Spirit, I'm still looking at their dynamic, okay? We'll look at them individually. Let's look at their dynamic first, however. Can you tell me more about that? David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. New beginnings. There's a clarity of taking concrete action. What is that about? Is there a new project for them? Oh, please tell me there's a new project for them. One last X-Files movie. Come on. I'm gonna leave this because I want to clarify it. There's a new potential here for them. And, you know, it's Spirit saying, believe in miracles. Oh my God, please do not make me cry. I can't. I already cried. I already cried this morning. I know I'm going to cry again for the rest of the day, but not right now, please. A stability coming back into their relationship. Their friendship, right? They have a friendship. We've established that. But there's a decisive, clear choice that's going to be made here. There's potential and offer. Maybe it's a project. We'll take a look at that. Let's take a look at him. I'm going to put this aside for a second. This is very exciting. Spirit, don't get me excited about something that's... yeah. Okay. Oh, David. Oh, David. Tell me more about David, Spirit. No, what are you doing? I'm rejecting all of them because, yeah, what the hell? Tell me more about him. There's a rebirth happening for him. A little bit of an awakening. Okay. Some forgiveness. Forgiveness, because we're talking about, I don't want to know about him with his ex-wife. I don't want to know about him with his kids. I want to know about him in his connection with Gillian Anderson. So you're telling me there's something about an evaluation, a renewal there. A decision's being made. The decision was here too. So being decisive about something. Success. He's releasing what isn't serving him. Our man may be going through an awakening. He's noticing that there's been missed opportunities in his life, that he was very hurtful and sarcastic. He's been a bully in the past, out of control. He's come to understand that there's freedom and success coming in for him. That's so beautiful. You know, he was an insecure person. He was very hesitant about being the best version of himself, but he's become someone who's come to understand, right? That he was out of, like, he didn't understand the bigness, the capacity of what his role is in the collective, for the collective that observes him and that knows about him. You know, they play a role, right? They have significant roles. It's something that they've been chosen for. All these people that become famous, they're chosen for a particular reason, because they have something to show. Whether they do or not is what they have, something to contribute. Whether they do or not is up to them. It's a test for them. It's a test. Anyway. He was very insecure. He's been very insecure for many, many years, and it seems like something's happening for him. He's willing to let go of that person that he was. He was withdrawn. He was aloof, feeling like, you know, I had a lot of insecurities, but now there's a freedom that's coming in for him. This is an awakening that he's experiencing. And it's never too late. He realizes that he has been rude, maybe to her. And she, remember, we're talking about with her, right? I mean, we're talking about him now, but we're talking about the dynamic between these two people. So there's a strong history between them that we will never know about. Unless one of them decides to write a book. Or both of them together. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? Both of them sitting down and writing a book about their stories. Oh. He's releasing what isn't serving him. What hasn't served him his whole life. Despite the successes that he has had, I would venture to say he would be more successful if he hadn't had these obstacles in his life. Certainly he's had successes, of course. But he's tapping into a truth. He's tapping into, there's something also that comes in about the forgiveness. Let's see if I can get more information about that, because I want to know. I'm guessing, who needs to forgive who? About what? Who about what? Oof. It's hard to do a reading about two people, okay? Just want you to know that. At least for me. I speak for myself. What's the forgiveness about, Spirit? It keeps jumping out at me. So, you know, obviously the Judgment card is about a lot of different things. But the forgiveness, the word here is jumping out at me. Tell me about the forgiveness for David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. I'm talking about David here. Don't give me that many cards, because I'm going to reject them. Please. Could I have just one card, please? Or a couple? Thank you. A couple it shall be. It's something about repairing. Hold on. This is divine intervention happening here. There's another cycle happening for them. There's another cycle coming in for them. There's a new beginning coming in for them. We'll take a look at that. I don't know what that's about. It could be a project. Or it could be just their relationship coming into a new cycle where they're reconnecting, deepening that bond that they have within their privacy. Of course, we're not going to witness that. It would be nice if we could. I want to witness it. I want to witness them coming together and talking and hanging out and kissing and hugging and just laughing and smiling. I want to see that. So this is about fixing something. He's asking for forgiveness about something that happened. Is not wanting to tell me. Just here, let's see if we can get a little more. Making things right, mending, restoring, proceeding carefully, right? Like it's proceeding slowly, maybe reestablishing a connection here, because it's destined. Like it's inevitable for this to happen. It's inevitable. They have such a strong bond. Tell me more about that, Spirit. What's being repaired? I want to know. What's being repaired? Gosh. He's trusting his intuition. He's reconnecting with his intuition. He had lost his way. He didn't really have a vision. He's planning something. He had canceled plans. They had canceled there was a plan for them to come together for something at some point. When did this happen here? This card here. I don't recall this card. Well, I don't know when this card, I might have left it there. It's the Dear John card. So they broke up, right? Their friendship broke up for a while there. And I'm guessing it's because of him and his behaviors. She reprimanded him. She made him feel bad about something that he was doing. And that was, you know, yeah, okay. Because she can, is what I heard. She did it because she can, because she could, because he trusts her. He trusts her. He has deep affection for her. He's sorry for having canceled something. Maybe there was a project that was going to happen, and he put the kibosh on it. Because he was afraid of, he felt like it was a risk. I don't know what that means. He had a lot of self-doubts. He didn't really he didn't really have the motivation to pursue something, and he had put an end to it. I don't know. He wants to repair. He wants to ask for forgiveness from her. He wants to repair. He's going through some kind of an awakening. He's having a change of heart. He's feeling like he's worked on releasing that out of control energy that he's experienced for a long time. He was emotionally unfulfilled, and he's releasing that. He's walking away from that kind of energy. It's beautiful. He's tapping into just he feels a freedom to explore different things that he limited himself before. He didn't feel confident enough to explore before. He's tapping into his truth. He's accepting his truth, and it's making him more optimistic and more happy, and he's just comfortable in his own skin. Damn, that's great. That's great. Okay, I like that. Tell me about Gillian here. Let's move him over, and then we'll look at this connection between them. Tell me about Gillian. I mean, she came across here. He sort of took over the reading. This is not unusual, right? This is not unusual. The masculine energy tends to not feel comfortable expressing themselves. So when the energy is given an opportunity to speak up, they kind of want to take over. I've noticed that, at least in my readings. I don't know if other readers feel that, but the masculine energy wants to talk. It's very, very interesting. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. I want to know about Gillian, however. Well, let's take a look at this. It seems like, here, clarify this for me. I feel in particular that this is something, rumors and gossip about their relationship affected her in a negative way. It interfered with maybe her relationships, her personal. I mean, she's been married at least a couple times, so I feel like that's been a heavy cloud, in particular. Well, probably for both, but this showed up more on her side. So, or at least I associate this card for her. So tell me more about this, Spirit. Oh, look at that. You see? That's the card that I had put it back in there. Yeah, it interference. It interfered in her life. And she may have felt some resentment against him because of it. There were regrets, right? There was some... Here, tell me more. it caused some distress for her. All the gossips, all the stuff. And that's why, you know, I fear that has that effect for Luke and Nicola, is what I was talking about. I have that same association for both of them, this couple and them. It's so heavy on the gossip that it affects the energy of, baggage. Oh my goodness. Oof. I'm not saying that this is a current energy. I feel that this was this has been part of their connection, has had this effect on her. I want to say it's more towards the past than currently, but it's been a drain. It's been a burden, because they were so synchronized. They were they are a very strong connection, have a strong connection. And you know, also, it affected their partnership. I'm telling you, the gossip, this is opening up my eyes here quite a bit for regarding Nick and Luke. I feel we need to back off. I mean, I don't participate in gossip, but I wonder now if my readings are contributing to that. Feelings. I'm feeling some kind of way. I don't want to be a contributor to the downfall or affecting the possibilities of that connection. I'm seeing great similarities here, okay, between those two couples. Because they I believe that they hooked up at some point. You see, that threw me off. That word just totally jumped out at me. What do you mean by that? Okay. Oops. Wait, let's do that again. Explain that to me. Explain that to me, Spirit. No, you know I'm not gonna take all that. Come on. Thank you. It made her very guarded. I mean, she's a very honest person. She's mentally extremely sharp and she's a very fair. She's about equality and all of that. And but that's not explaining that to me. It made her guarded. This way or this way? Ah, goodness. What do you mean? There was potential there for them to become a couple, okay? But because of the rumors and because of so much attention, it created a baggage for them. There's unresolved issues as well. I mean, there's unresolved issues for them. She's extremely charming, extremely confident. There was potential there for a 10 of Pentacles for them. Okay, I mean, okay. But, yeah, I feel like the heavy focus on them and a relationship created attention. It created baggage because it was too much. Oh my goodness. This is opening up my eyes. Very interesting. This dynamic here. Can I have just one that just pulls it all together? You see, the Nine of Cups in reverse. It shattered a dream. We're clarifying the gossip. We're coming all the way from the gossip down, right? It was too much, and it created a dissatisfaction. It made whatever potential was there. They have a strong alliance. They have a strong bond, but there was a lot of stuff going on. I don't know why they would highlight that she is like a person that he would be drawn to because she has everything. She is Empress, let me tell you. Empress with occasional setbacks, like I said, and he comes across as Emperor in reverse. He also has the potential to be Emperor. He comes across as Emperor, but in reverse. So he has issues. He has issues. Has had up to now. I feel like he's maybe going through an awakening. And he's trying to reconcile. He's trying to fix some of the things that he may have contributed to. This is a separate thing. This is interesting because this is about external energies affecting their connection. Their potential for a connection. It's showing Ten of Pentacles. And yes, her Queen of Swords, it's not showing Empress here, but it's highlighting her Queen of Swords and her Queen of Wands energy, because those are the things that he is drawn to, right? Her sharp-wittedness, her extreme intelligence, her strength, mental strength, her sexiness, her confidence. She's very charming and energetic. She's courageous. These are the things he sees about her. These are the things he's drawn to her, that draw him to her, and that would have made the potential connection, but for the energy of the interference of the baggage of the gossip, the rumors, the other things that also, relationships, all of that stuff is an interference, obviously. If you're in another relationship, that would interfere with starting a new one. Okay, I'm putting this aside. I don't know if this is making sense or not. To me, it sort of is, but as usual, I'm a little all over the place because my attention span is not great. I want to know a little bit more about what this could be about, because I feel like because it came out with their dynamic, like she reprimanded him about something. Demoralized. That's strong, right? Like at some point she didn't like him at all, and it's because of his behavior. Like she grew to detest him even. And that's what I'm getting from that. I don't know why, but let's see if I can clarify. Not, detest is a strong word. You still love the person. She loves him, but she was disappointed by him, right? That kind of thing. So, and she let him know. And he knew. They had a very clear, it seems to me, clear conversation about her disappointment and whatever the behavior was. He's done enough, right? He's done enough to disappoint. Tell me more about that. She became very impatient with him. She thought that he was very imbalanced. Self-indulgence. Yep. Self-indulgence. We knew that. It was overwhelming to deal with him. She they have that connection, right? That Six of Cups in reverse, but it's just about remembering the past and just being disappointed with his behavior. Super disorganized. He was dropping the ball in many things. Chariot in reverse, right? Like obstacles. These were the things that she talked to him about, and whatever that conversation was, whenever that was, if it happened, right? Remember, I'm not interviewing them. They're not writing the book with me sitting there listening. This is entertainment, so don't take things so seriously. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. I'm asking a question. I'm trying to connect with energy, and I'm telling you what I'm seeing. She told him that she was disappointed in him. That conversation, whatever that was, that because she inspires him, right? And when you have that person that you love, that you're inspired by, and they come at you with truth. So there could have been some time where there was no communication after this communication, is what I'm trying to say. Because she keeps remembering the person that you were at some point, the potential that you had at some point. And now you have lack of direction. You're just, she was very forceful with him, is what I'm seeing, right? And that threw him off. It might have derailed him, right? Having that conversation from a person that you admire so much, that you trust so much and have so much affection for. It created a discord amongst them. But she let him know, your self-indulgence, you're doing too much, right? You're imbalanced. You're making poor choices, and you're dropping the ball on projects and things that could be good for you. You're overwhelming yourself. You're all scattered. And she may have communicated that it made her feel powerless because she knew she couldn't help him. That's a strong conversation to have with someone that you love so much, that you know has so much potential. So, okay, I mean, here, tell me about Gillian, since we've looked at him so much. Tell me about Gillian. She's in his soul tribe. Look at that. She has felt impotent in this connection, but he's most definitely in her soul tribe. Okay? There's trust there and safety, and there's gonna be, well, okay, he stresses her out. But there's a reunion here. She's very satisfied with herself. You know, there's going to be a reunion here. I'm seeing that, hopefully, where they will be celebrating together. Reunion. Look at that. How beautiful. That makes me happy. You know, a lot of time has elapsed. There's gratitude now in the connection here. Here, let's take a look at this just quickly. She's very balanced. She's very at peace with her life. She's at peace with her life. Tell me about this. Okay. She still carries that energy of disappointment. But more importantly, she knows that she can't control how he behaves. You know, there's an impotence there. That's a frustration within her of not being able to help him more. Okay, that's what that is. It's a frustration within herself of not being able, because there's healer energy. The healer in reverse can't heal. She's still empathetic. She is still compassionate and healing, comforting, nurturing, but she can't do it. She can't do anything about it because of the resistance. So she feels impotent, right? That she can't move it forward, that she can't do more for him to be able to release some of this. She understands this is past behavior. This is still past behavior. It lingers, right? That's something that lingers and will stay with you, no matter if you've healed and you remember. You remember the anxiety and the anguish and the stress. But she's learned. She's tapped into her past. She's learned to let go of that anxiety and that stress because it's something she has learned, that it's something that she can't control. She might not have been able to tap into that before, but she now, with maturity, with understanding, with her own journey, has learned that. And also separation has allowed that ability to learn that I can't fix someone. I can't fix that for them. I can be supportive. And that may be what's coming back in, is I'm being supportive of this deep connection that I have with this person. I'm being supportive of them because they are in my tribe and I support them in their journey. Now that I'm solid in my journey, I am capable of supporting him in his. Okay. Whew. Goodness gracious. So now there's this clarity of knowing that they're saying believe in miracles because they're coming back together for what? For a new beginning. There's some offer. There's a potential. There's the potential there for another collaboration. Now, whether it happens or not is the free will choice, right? That pesky free will. Is there anything else from here that you want to tell me? And then we'll end this. Oh. Well, there's the there's the collaboration. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm not saying they're getting married or anything, but there's a commitment there. There's a union. There's, of course, devotion. I believe that. And the collaboration. So, okay, another X-Files movie. Oh my God, I would scream like an idiot. Oh, I want a rom-com X-Files movie. Come on. We haven't had that satisfaction of that connection being fulfilled and just what we didn't get. My complaint about what we didn't get in the second part of season 3 or at all of season 3 for Bridgerton, right, is the romantic stuff, the little gestures, not heavy stuff, the little gestures, the stuff that cements a relationship in real life, right? Okay. Oh man, come on, let's make it happen. Let us manifest this, please. I had given up on manifesting things for David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. Let me tell you, that's part of the journey, is the frustration of seeing that nothing is moving forward. And that's part of the frustration people feel with the Nicola Luke connection. But I'm sorry, their stuff is just starting. I mean, really, that journey is just beginning. And yeah, I know. I don't want to say it, but I don't want to hear it either. I don't know. Tell me more about this. Wait. Tell me more about this. Here, let me choose a different deck. Let's do something different. Oh my goodness gracious. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Three? Okay. It requires courage to be able to tap into the moving forward when there's been fear from his side in particular. It requires courage. And there's courage now to be exhibited, because he has really seems to be doing some work, inner work, intuition and manifestation. Let's manifest this shit. That's what I was saying. And new supportive connection. Oh my goodness. In the creative endeavor, I feel a last or another X-Files movie coming in, my friends. Let's manifest that. Believe in believe in miracles. A new supportive connection. Both of them collaborating on a creative project together. Collaboration. A commitment, a union, devotion within their connection. This would be probably the best project they would ever have done together, because they're now comfortable in their own skin together. Hi, mi amor. You're such a pretty girl. Yes, you are a pretty girl. My girl is over here. You can't see her. Can you see her? Can you reach over so they can see you? No? Yeah, boy. Oh, intuition and manifestation. I believe that she's wanting to manifest this, quite frankly. And she knows he needs the courage to move forward. Okay, so I feel like even though he did other projects, successful projects after X-Files, I feel that he feels that X-Files held him back. There's a fear about the X-Files project for him. What's that word when actors are only seen for that same role that they did? There she is. There she is. Yes, they have a special connection. I know they do. Yes. Typecast. Thank you. I think he feels that thing typecast me. So he has a trauma about X-Files, which is the thing that made him famous, but it's also the thing that brought him probably a lot of the problems, or not brought him, but highlighted and exacerbated the already existing issues, insecurities, and stuff that he had already. So it's going to require him to have courage for this manifestation to come forth. But I believe, because of her strength and because of her desire for it to happen, I believe it can happen. Am I making a prediction? I don't like doing that, but let's make it a prediction. I love it. And hey, maybe they get married. Sorry, that's my fantasy. Can you imagine? I will be the happiest person on this whole entire planet. Friends to lovers to marriage. Collaborators. This is a very familiar dynamic, isn't it? From what's currently happening. From friends to marriage. Let's just say it. That's what that is. Right? Yes, I see it. I see them getting married. Why not? Because I want it. Let it be so. So mote it be. All right, you know what I mean. Okay, we're done. Want to give them a guidance? Sure. I mean, that's silly, but let's do the unicorns. Why not? They're out here. Oh, that made me happy. Believe in miracles. There's a reason this card is here. It may be considered a miracle for them to do this project together, because it's been so many years and there's been so much refusal of even doing such a thing, right? Yes, we believe in miracles. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, young lady. Compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. I'm telling you, there's forgiveness here. See the light in yourself and others. That's for him. Leadership. These might both be for him. Step in. The masculine needs the guidance, most definitely. Not that the feminine doesn't, but the masculine needs more of our support, absolutely. Step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. Ooh. All right. Thank you, Gillian. Thank you, David, so much. I love you so, so much. It's kind of sick. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, my soul embraces yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.